Being Boys Nation president was a massive honor and a tremendous gift that I'm very grateful for. Ronald Reagan spoke at the National Convention, and I gave a speech beforehand. It was in Seattle, Washington, in front of the convention, in front of tens of thousands of people.
Well, Commander Keller, honored guests and fellow Legionnaires, I thank you for that warm welcome and for the high honor that you bestowed on me.
And he said to me, that was a really nice talk, you know, and I was like, I can't. It was just in passing. We didn't sit down and hang out. Pretty momentous affair, and just having kind of a passing compliment from the president was amazing.
Each meeting is more than a joyous reunion of old comrades from days gone by. It's a reminder of those who cannot be here, those who gave their last full measure of devotion.
You know, that was a very transformative moment in my life. Also, just the fact that you could go and be part of something like that, and stand up and say your piece and believe in yourself a bit. It influences every phase and aspect of your life, whether or not it's a resume thing or something. It's just an internal thing, you know. It made me unafraid to walk into any room after that in my life. The most impactful part of Boys State and Boys Nation, beyond just the day-to-day excitement of meeting new people and having those vistas and horizons opened up in my own world, getting on a Greyhound bus and taking a 16-hour journey to the state capitol where I'd never been before. So experiences like that just start teaching you as a young man that there's a bigger world and there's stuff happening in it and you can be part of it, and don't be scared by it. But the most impactful thing was meeting this group of veterans, these members of the American Legion, who had gone through life experiences and made sacrifices that you couldn't imagine. And it turned, for me, and I'm going to be brutally honest, it turned looking at someone and making a snap judgment. Oh yeah, your dad smoked cigarettes and fixes lawnmowers too. Your father was hanging off the side of a ship while his friends were getting blown to bits by the Japanese in Guadalcanal. Like, he's been through real stuff. And you're like, man, I'm looking at, I was wrong. I had judged a book by its cover, and I had not cracked inside that book. And so I met all these people who had said, and these are guys coming back to give of their time to be counselors at Boys State and Boys Nation, that not only had they served their country, they believed that they still had to give back and help corral these new young generations of people to go, your country is important. And we take for granted that our country is here and it runs the way it does, that someone's going to stop at the red light out there, that someone's taking care of water supply. We take those things for granted. They shouldn't. That everybody, that they're only here because someone had gone deep and figured this stuff out and done something about it, and that you have a responsibility to your society and to your country to participate in it. Not saying in any way specifically, not saying necessarily militarily, but that together we build this society, and that we share a responsibility for it. And it kind of lit a fire in me for that way of thinking, that we're in this together. And I'll never forget my experiences